This is the terrifying story of the train that never stopped. The year was 1872. Steam trains were the only way to travel long distances, and one such train was due to leave Paddington Station in London that night. It was a regular passenger train with about 300 people on board, but as it pulled out of the station and disappeared into the darkness, it would never be seen again. The train had traveled about 10 miles outside of London when it reached a tunnel. It was an old tunnel with low ceilings and only one track, but the engineer knew that there was no other train scheduled to go through that night, so he drove right ahead. When the train was halfway through the tunnel, something strange happened. The lights suddenly went out, plunging the passengers into total darkness. People started screaming, and the sound of the train's whistle echoed through the tunnel. Then, just as suddenly, the lights came back on. The engineer was shaken, but relieved that nothing had happened. He looked ahead and realized that there was a problem. There should have been another train coming the other way, but there was nothing. And this wasn't just any train. It was the train that had left Paddington Station 45 minutes earlier. The engineer rushed to the front of the train, climbed up the smokestack, and looked out over the countryside. He could see the faint glow of the lights from Paddington Station in the distance, but there was no sign of the missing train. He quickly reported what had happened to the authorities, but they didn't believe him. They searched for the train, but it was nowhere to be found. With no answers, the authorities ruled it a mystery and buried the story, hoping it would go away. But it didn't, because sometimes people saw the ghost train. They described it as a white, almost translucent train that would appear out of nowhere and then disappear just as quickly. One witness said, "I was driving home from a friend's house when suddenly I saw a train go by. It was an old-fashioned steam train, but it was moving so fast, it was like a streak of lightning. It was white, and I could have sworn it was the train that had disappeared all those years ago." Another witness said, "I was working in a field one night when I saw the ghost train. It was about midnight, and I heard the sound of a train whistle. Then I saw the train rushing past me. It was going so fast, I couldn't believe my eyes. It felt like only a few seconds before it was gone." There are hundreds of stories like these, and it makes you wonder, what really happened to that train? Did it get lost in the tunnel, or is it still out there somewhere, rushing through the night, taking its passengers to a destination unknown? Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, check out my others for more scary stories. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.